Hi, today we will see how to use Azure AI to fill in Form 3 CD annexations. To start, let us navigate to the assignment landing page and choose the required client and financial year and click on 3 CD annexures. For the first visit, the entire list of Form 3 CD annexures will be disabled. We can enable applicability and we will see that all the clauses have been marked as yet to start as we've not filled in any of the forms. In this video, we will see how to record data for 269 SS. Now, what does this section say to the user? This section says that whenever there are any loan acceptances by the client, they should be only by way of a bank draft or an account payee check. They cannot be by cash. For the purpose of this clause, the system scans through all unsecured loans, which can be categorized under 4 different types, and looks for transactions which are greater than rupees 20,000. So the system does the job of classifying the ledgers which are unsecured loans which have transactions greater than 20,000 in step 1. So we are visiting step 1, which is the ledger selection page, and we see that Varun loan account is already auto-populated. The user can also add ledgers if they are actually borrowings from unsecured loans but have not been classified as an unsecured loan in the ledger classification screen. So we'll add this and we will try to save this data. Name of the lender, address and PAN are not mandatory, but if the data is not filled in step 1, the report will not have the data. So to have a complete report, let us fill it up here. We can also edit the ledger that is populated by the system and add data for that as well. So now Varun loan account is system populated and Dharmaraj is added by the user here. So why has Varun loan account been pulled out by the system? We see that Varun loan account is an unsecured loan classified under directors and it has transactions which are borrowings greater than 20,000 rupees and they're all bank borrowings. So they have been pulled out. And why have we chosen to add Dharmaraj? Though Dharmaraj is, the user feels that there are unsecured loans borrowed from this ledger, it is actually classified as a loans in advance and it is a creditor for goods. But if the user adds it in step 1, the system will accept. And if there are transactions greater than 20,000 in borrowings, it will be populated in step 2. There is a transaction greater than 20,000, so that has been pulled out, and the rest of the transactions are all from Varun loan account where there are borrowings greater than 20,000. Now, what is being squared up? When the ledger does not have a closing balance at the end of the financial year, it says that the ledger has not been squared up. So it is not at a transaction level, but at a ledger level where this ledger is zeroed or not. The maximum outstanding in the ledger at any given point in time. And we saw that these are all bank acceptances through IOB and the not by cash, and so it has been marked as yes, and the user can also toggle this to mark yes or no if it is accepted by an account payee check or an account payee bank draft. Moving on to, user cannot make any changes in step 2. Moving on to step 3, the data entered in step 1 and the report that is pulled out in step 2 is consolidated to provide an entire report which can be downloaded for form 3 CD submission. If data is not given in step 1 like address, PAN and name, these columns will be marked empty in this page. The user can download the report here and submit it. So So this is the report. Wherever there is data, that is filled in here. So it is a dump from the step 3. So the user can submit the report here. And now the status has been changed to ready for review. Now there is one more feature on this page, which is called a refresh or reset. So the user can refresh the clause here. It changes the status of the section from ready to review to yet to start, and the user navigates to this page. The manually added ledger will no longer be populated. What has been populated by the system alone will be populated. The user can again add and go through the same process. Thank you.